Welcome guys. Thanks for coming back to our second video after a horrible and disaster first video. But here we are committed to grow as a creator. So let's start the second video. In this video we are covering the introduction to Java and installation and setup. After this video you can write a Java program in your system and call yourself a Java developer. Not exactly a complete Java developer, but at least you can write a hello world program and everything start with hello world in every language. So please watch the video till end. Okay, so let's start. I created one quick way to introduction to Java and also how to install a Java in your Windows or Mac system. Okay, so let's say the overview of Java first. Java is developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystem in 1995. First version was released on 1995. After that, in something like 2009, Oracle Corporation and acquired the Sun Microsystem. Java is the open source. As you all know, Java is an open source language. It means all our source codes will be available. You can see, you can check Java, check the source code of Java. Java is a high level language. What does it mean by high level language? Java provides a high level of abstraction from hardware. What does that mean? When we write a Java code and convert that Java code into bytecode, then we have JVM. What JVM will do? JVM will convert that bytecode into machine understandable language. So this is how Java provide abstraction level over hardware. This make it easier for programmer to write, read and maintain code without needing to manage memory manually or handle low level operation. So basically Java, what Java will do, Java syntax is so easy to read, write and maintain code without needing to manage memory by ourselves. Java internally manage memory. Also, Java provide a low level operation directly. Java provide lot of library which perform low level operation. We don't have to write everything to perform this low level operation. So that is why it is called Java is a high level programming language. Java is a class based programming language. What does it mean by that? When we say class based, what does it mean? Java's core building block is our class and object. What class is? Class is a blueprint for creating object and all Java code is defined within class. So when we say blueprint is like whenever we consider any real world entity, we want to represent that entity in our program. We represent that entity inside class. So that is why we call it as a uh, blueprint of a object. Okay, because from that class only we create object and that class we represent that real world entity states like variables or parameters, and also that in what operation that perform that entity perform, we add that operation by using methods. So the Java is called class based and object based programming language. Java is also object oriented programming language. Java is not completely object oriented programming language because in Java you can see we have some primitive type data, primitive level data types also. So it is not completely object oriented, but still Java is a majorly heavily dependent on objects only. Where whenever we perform any operation, that operation will be performed on object only. Okay, so that is why Java is object oriented programming language. There are four pillars of object oriented programming language: encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction and polymorphism. We'll study this four object oriented pillars in detail because it is a very important topic and it takes a lot of time in coming videos. Java is write one run anywhere language. What does mean? It mean what does it means? It means when we write any program and compile that program, we will create dot class file, and that dot class file is independent of any operating system. Consider I have created one project and project and convert that project and try to run that project in other operating system, so which has JVM in that operating system. So Java will effectively also run on that operating on the different system. So that's why it called write once run anywhere. Okay. uh, which is platform independent, that we already covered. Java's bytecode can be executed on any platform with JVM. Just basic requirement is that system should have JVM. Then Java is object oriented. We also cover this part. Java is a very structured language, like any other. You can say any other language like JavaScript, any other JavaScript language. Uh, these are functional programming language. You can write any function without anything related to class or object. It is not much structured language. Others are not structured language. But when it comes to Java, everything is related to class and object. You cannot write anonymous function or anything. You have everything related to object. So it is very readable and structured to maintain the application. It is very simple. The syntax are very simple, similar to C++. Also, it removes complexity like pointers and multiple inheritance. So let's get to the part of Java installations and setup. I don't have Windows system, so I will not able to show how show here how to install JDK in Windows, but I will have some points so you can do it yourself by referring to this one. Go to the Oracle JDK download page. This is Oracle JDK download page. Install executable file as per your configuration. Installer or MSI installer, both are same. Just installer difference between installer and MSI installer is that installer provide GUI to easily install the Java in your system. Okay, so I would say go with this installer, Windows installer. Okay, once it gets download, double click on executable file, and then click next, and you will JDK will be installed in your system in this folder, or whatever your you choose your path. Okay, so remember this path because we have to set the environment variable also. So after the installation, we have to set the class path of our Java to run our application in our system. So what now, after that, what we have to do, go to the advanced system setting, then click on environment variable. Okay, what we have to do, we have to set the Java home and class path to run our application. So click on the environment variable. After click on environment variable, you will come to this page. Okay, so in this page, what you have to do, click on new, and here put variable name as Java underscore home, and provide the path where your Java is installed. Like as I shown before, at that time Java was installed on C program file Java and JDK. So you have to set the path till JDK and click on OK, so that your Java home will be set. You can set here on system variable or on user variable also. User variable is like you, it is specific to user, but I would say go to system variable and set Java home on system variable. After that, in our system variable, we have another system variable path. Click on that path, edit, and at the end write semicolon, and then add our Java home percentile Java home slash bean path. Why bean path? Because all our Java related predefined classes libraries are present in bean path. So when we try to run our program, when we try to run or execute our program, it requires lot of Java related libraries given by JDK, so that are present in this folder. So that's why we have to set this path. After OK, after completion of the setup, verify if your path and the class the java home and path variable is set properly or not. So what you have to do, you have to uh, open command prompt and run java hyphen version command. So once you run this command, you will see uh, terminal. Let me show here. Okay, you will see something like, just a second. Something like this. And see the java version runtime environment gr is set, and the 64 bit and all. Okay, so this is for windows system. Let's say now for mac. Okay, install java for mac system. It is like very easy for me, but I don't know. You can also install JDK in your Mac very easily. You don't have to download anything. You have to run this homebrew command. Whoever have Mac system, they know how to install homebrew. Run this command in your terminal. Okay, just a second. Just give me a minute. Let me open a fresh terminal. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm not connected to internet. That's why it is not installing. Okay, but already I installed Homebrew. You have to just connect to the internet and run this command. Okay, and after that Homebrew, once Homebrew is installed, you have to run this command brew install OpenJDK at the red version, mostly 17 or 19. You can 17 you can install. I have installed 19, so that's why you can see. If I go java hyphen version, you can see 18 version is already installed in my system. This command will not work if you are not connected to internet, because it download from internet. Okay, so after this your java home already will be set. But if it is not set, you have to go to this zshrc file and set the uh, java home, this command, this line on your .zhrc in your sub folder. Okay, and after that open the fresh terminal and run java hyphen version terminal, and you can see your java is download. So after setting up the installation, now let's try to run one java application, basics hello world program. Okay, okay, start. So let's try to run one hello world program. Let's first create one class, hello world. It is very simple basic program. We are not doing anything, we are just creating one class where it will print hello world. Then we will write main method. Also, one thing to remember, for initial few classes or few till basic concept, we are going to write our code on basic notepad, because when id or IntelliJ like Eclipse, it is very easy to write program, because we get the syntax and compile time error there only. so we are not habituated to the syntax properly. But when we do whiteboard coding, we very much aware about the syntax. So that's why it is a good practice to initially start your coding on whiteboard. Okay. So as you can see, I write the file name same as my class name because it is very important. I will explain in next class why it is important to give your file name as a class name. Okay. But the good practice is give the file name as a class name. Okay. Java. Save. So here if I go in our, yeah, you can see .java file. Okay. Now I'll open one terminal. Go to the Java class course. Okay. Now try to run Java C hello world.java. What Java C? Java C is a Java compiler. It will what will do? It will convert our .java file into .class file, which is a bytecode file. Okay. Now if you go into our folder, you can see .class file is created using our .java file. Okay. So what this command will do? This Java file will go to the compiler, and compiler will convert that Java file into .class file. Okay. After that, let's run hello world. Okay, our program works properly. Yeah. So this is the basic of this is a basic video where we have learned how to introduction to Java, how to set up Java in Windows and in Mac. Okay. And also I have shown one program to how to run one program and how .class file is created. So so that's it for this video. But in next video we will go through the JVM architecture. In that video we will explain how .class file is loaded into JVM and how that .class file is converted into the machine understandable language, so that you get the complete picture of how exactly Java code works and how Java provides abstraction layer between hardware and our Java code. Okay, so that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, and please go to the channel and subscribe, subscribe and comment. And also if you want to give any input, please feel free to give any input. I have just started this. Give comments, give inputs, so I will understand what you want to learn, and then we will cover that topic. Or you want to give some input regarding my presentation, I will also try to improve that. Thank you.